Hello, welcome to Dapper Lighting. Today we're going to be going over what it's going to take to install Dapper lighting headlights in your Porsche. This is a 1981 Targa 911 SC. This is our V2 headlight. Originally the car would have come with sealed beam headlights, but the process of removing the light is going to be exactly the same. So what you're going to do first is disconnect the battery. The next step is going to be removing the headlight housing bucket cover. So it should be just one bolt down at the bottom, and then we're going to rotate the cover to pop it off. So we'll start with removing that one bolt at the bottom, and then we're going to rotate the cover where we can pop it right off. All right, so now we're going to pull the headlight bucket out of the car. There should be the 4 screws. We'll start with the number 1. I like to leave one on the top so the headlight doesn't fall out while you're removing it. And then make sure you hold on to the headlight while you're removing the last one so that it doesn't fall out and break all over the ground. Okay, so now we have our headlight bucket out of the car. You're going to want to unplug the stock harness from the back of the headlight, and that'll allow you to pull the bucket out. Go ahead and disconnect these connectors. All right. So at this point, what we're going to be able to do is take the 3 trim ring bolts out, and that'll allow us to pull the headlight out of the bucket itself. So let's talk about wiring. Porsches are unique in that the compartments are enclosed. So you really have 2 wiring options when running your headlights. So what we're going to do is talk about the first option, which is using your OEM H4 plug, which will be in this compartment. And we will provide an adapter that goes into your H4 plug. It goes into another adapter which will run to our ballast, and then the ballast itself will be mounted in the compartment. And this wire will go to the back of the bulb. The benefit to this is that everything is tucked in your compartment and you use your factory harness. When you're doing this, you're going to want to mention to us that you're running a Porsche because you're going to most likely prefer a slim ballast in order to get the clearances. All right, now that the trunk is open, let's talk about option number 2. Option number 2 is to de-pin your original connector and pull it into the trunk on both sides. Pull all the wiring into the trunk. The benefit to this is with the original wires in the trunk, you can run our relay system, our relay harness, inside the trunk and run extensions into the compartment. This allows for a cleaner install as only your bulb wires and your high-low wires will come into the compartment. Now that we've talked about wiring, we'll talk about what it takes to install your housing, your new V2 housing, into your existing headlight bucket. Line up your headlight with the tabs on the bucket, and the only real modification you'll need to do in order to fit the V2s in the stock bucket, make sure that your trim ring bolts, the 3 bolts on this exterior chrome ring, might need to be a little bit longer to make it work. Now that we've installed the trim ring bolts, we can make our connections for both the bulb and the high-low, and then we'll mount the bucket into the car. Put those 4 bolts in, we can go ahead and finish up the installation. If you have any questions about installing headlights on your car, give us a call or check out our website, dapperlighting.com. Thanks for watching.